Get out. Get out of the car.
Takia Young's case is one that continues to echo through the national discourse on police accountability and racial justice in the United States. Her tragic death, occurring on August 24, 2023, adds to a long list of incidents involving police use of force against black individuals, fueling ongoing debates and protests across the country. Takia Young was a 21-year-old pregnant black woman who was shot and killed by police in Blendon Township, Ohio. On the day of the incident, Young was accused of shoplifting from a Kroger grocery store. When officers confronted her in the store's parking lot, the situation quickly escalated. Two officers approached her vehicle, with one standing directly in front of the car, commanding her to stop. However, as Young began to drive forward, the officer fired a single shot through the windshield, striking her. Young and her unborn child did not survive the shooting. The incident sparked immediate outrage, especially after body camera footage and surveillance videos were released. These recordings appeared to show that the situation could have been de-escalated, and many viewed the officer's response as excessively aggressive. The footage revealed the tense moments leading up to the shooting, including the commands given by the officers and Young's actions in the car. Takia's family has been vocal in their demand for justice, describing the shooting as an unnecessary act of brutality. They have argued that Takia posed no real threat to the officers and that her death was avoidable. Her family, supported by civil rights advocates, held vigils and protests, calling for accountability and reform in how law enforcement handles such situations. On August 13, 2024, nearly a year after the incident, Officer Connor Grubb, who fired the fatal shot, was indicted by a grand jury. He was charged with multiple serious offenses, including murder, manslaughter, and felonious assault. This indictment was seen as a significant, though not common, step towards holding law enforcement accountable for actions leading to the deaths of civilians, particularly black individuals. The prosecuting attorney stated that the indictment was a reminder that no one is above the law, reinforcing the idea that police officers must be held to the same legal standards as everyone else. The indictment came amidst broader societal scrutiny of police practices, especially in cases involving minorities. This scrutiny has grown following a series of high-profile police-involved deaths in recent years. The charges against Grubb are unusual, as police officers involved in such shootings are often not charged, and convictions are rare even when charges are brought. The case of Takia Young has become emblematic of the systemic issues within policing in America. It underscores the urgent need for reform in how police engage with the public, particularly in high-stress situations involving accusations of minor crimes like shoplifting. The incident has also highlighted the use of lethal force by officers in situations that may not warrant such an extreme response. Furthermore, this case has amplified calls for better training for police officers in de-escalation tactics, especially when dealing with potentially vulnerable individuals, such as those who are pregnant or mentally distressed. The fact that Young's unborn child also died in the shooting adds another layer of tragedy to the story, intensifying the emotional and moral weight of the case. In the broader context, Takia Young's death has contributed to the ongoing dialogue about racial injustice, police brutality, and the need for systemic change. It serves as a stark reminder of the human cost of these issues and the critical importance of accountability in law enforcement. Her story is likely to continue to inspire advocacy and reform efforts as the legal proceedings unfold and as her family and supporters seek justice for her and her unborn child.
So, to stand strong until conviction.